Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. I really want to thank you for coming back to join this afternoon's cloud session. My name is Cheney Hu, and I'm the product marketing manager for our hyper-converged infrastructure solution. So I'm so thrilled to be standing here and sharing the ideas of our hyper-converged infrastructure solution to you in person after 3 years of pandemic. This is also the first time we ever hold this kind of on-site event. Especially this is dedicated to EMEA region. So we hope this kind of event can spark more engagement, spark more idea sharing, and we learn from each other and improve together. So next, let's take a look at how Sangfor Hyper Converged Infrastructure can help you drive your business to the very next level. And without your support, I would not be standing here as a representative for hyper-converged infrastructure and got the first spot to speak in the afternoon session. Because our HCI business has achieved a great year in 2022. So take a look at the diagram here. Compared to 2021, we have seen 75% revenue growth rate, year over year between 2021 and 2022. In terms of customer number, we have achieved more than 92% growth rate. So there's a great achievement thanks to you. Everybody contributed to the success of our HCI business. And our HCI territory keeps expanding. Previously, we were focused on APAC. And then 4 or 5 years ago, we started developing our EMEA region. So you can see that the map marked in green color are where we have our HCI business in presence. Okay, we just started our Turkey office last year, and I hope that we can get some great achievement in that office as well. And our product keeps on improving. Every year we have new version, and on the new version we make optimizations and enhancement to make your user experience better, and of course to make your business more successful. So last year we had a couple of versions. In March we released 6.7.0. On that version we added file level recovery for Linux. We also had multilingual keyboard because our business now is multinational, and also network VM, CPU, and disk QoS to better serve your application's need in terms of performance. And in the middle of last year, we had 6.7.0 R3. That is a small optimization. We added KMS. So we have customers who want to store their encryption key on the KMS server, and we answered that need with this improvement. In the end of last year, we had our major version, 6.8.0. That version has become the major selling version for HCI. On that version, we made VDI available on HCI. So when I first joined Sangfor back in 2016, many customers asked me whether or not why cannot our HCI support VDI, our ADESK solution. Now it is supported. You can run VDI on HCI, and VDI shares the same virtualization backend with HCI. We have also added multiple optimizations, like we add network QoS. We also have cloud built-in security. That means now HCI has been integrated with our endpoint secure. We can provide this endpoint protection, endpoint detection and response solution right directly from HCI. It makes your management of your endpoints protection much more easily. So we can see that 6.8.0 has now become the most powerful HCI so far. Okay, it gives you brand new experience in terms of reliability, performance, and intelligence on operations and management. So we provide you with a witness node for 2-node cluster to avoid any data split brain issue, so that your data can be secured. And also we have this, live migration between 6.7, between 6.3.0 and 6.8.0. And also we added CLI. If you are familiar with VMware or vSphere CLI, and some engineers, they are just get accustomed to use vSphere CLI to manage their environment. Now it is supported on HCI as well. So this is the most powerful HCI with the most powerful features to help you simplify your management in data center and improve the performance as well as reliability of your business that's running on HCI. Security, that is a big topic for customers to talk about for HCI. When this product was released to the international market in 2016, security has been a key differentiation for Sangfor HCI. Unlike traditional HCI solution, Sangfor has integrated with our powerful security solutions. Like we have, virtual firewall, we have, distributed firewall that's integrated with our ANET. We also have made Cyber Command correlation service that is available by talking with HCI. So that Cyber Command, when it detects, malware or virus on the HCI platform, it can call out our API to take actions like take a snapshot for your VMs, like make a backup for your VMs. So this is not possible without the end-to-end integration between Sangfor HCI and Sangfor security solutions. And you know that on our latest version, 6.8.0, we have integrated endpoint secure. So your endpoint can be protected with our EDR solution. Performance, another big requirement for customers who are running mission-critical applications on HCI. Those OLTP, ERP. You want high IOPS. You want high throughput with low latency. So this can be done very easily on Sangfor HCI because we have optimized every single component on the platform. It's an end-to-end performance optimization. You can take a look at the testing results here. We have compared our solution with other vendors, and with a 3-node cluster of HCI configured with all NVMe SSDs and 25 gig NICs, it can achieve 1 million IOPS in RAID. And this performance is just remarkable. And we can guarantee you the performance of HCI would not be lower than our peers' solution. You can try it, you can POC it. If it is lower, contact me, okay? We'll get it fixed. And also, on the latest version, we have made operations and management a lot simpler, okay? Like I said, VDI now has become a use case for HCI. So that if you want to sell VDI, you do not need to have a separate virtualization backend. It's all available on HCI. And if your customers who are running their enterprise applications on HCI, they want to use VDI. It's very easy for them to spin up a VDI virtual machine and work as a remote desktop for you. We also added, HCI, CLI, so that if you want to do batched operations, you can leverage this CLI capability to do, massive operation. And we can support, language switch on the interface, switch between Chinese and English version, so that no need for customers who want to use, a Chinese version, maybe. And disaster recovery, another big concern for customers who wants the best business continuity for their critical applications. So Sangfor can provide a variety of solutions to help you secure the business continuity of your applications. So we have our ADR, that is a active passive DR solution. It's integrated with our HCI platform. You are able to do this active passive disaster recovery solution for your applications. You can apply different DR policies based on the priorities of your application. So very easy to use, no need to install any additional third-party DR software or backup software for this. And also, we have active stretch cluster for customers who have the highest requirement for their business continuity. So basically, you can achieve a zero data loss and second level RTO protection for your businesses. Okay, the failover is automatic. It's like a HA. So a logical cluster that's spanning between two sites that are not too far away, you are able to achieve this active solution. And for customers who have VMware or any third-party virtualization platform at their primary site, and they are looking for disaster recovery solution with Sangfor, so they can have HDR. We call it a heterogeneous disaster recovery solution. So with this, we are able to provide disaster recovery solution for third-party virtualization and even physical servers, right? So this is a complete set of disaster recovery solution and business continuity solution to help make sure your business is protected to the highest level. And cloud, we always talk about cloud, and cloud has been so popular, especially public cloud, right? And for Sangfor, HCI is the building block for our cloud. Okay, it's a SDDC, and with our Sangfor cloud platform, you are able to build a private cloud, or partner can build their subscription cloud or federal cloud, right? With our solution. So in APAC region, we also have our own managed cloud service. But in EMEA, mainly we're talking about the subscription cloud. Okay, customers or partners, they are using our technology to build their own cloud. So we can provide you this one-stop hybrid cloud because the underlying infrastructure is consistent. They are both using HCI, right? It makes it a lot easier to talk between each other. And you can apply this one-stop hybrid cloud solution very easily with our partner-built subscription cloud and HCI-based private cloud at your data center. Okay, you can do DR, you can run the most mission-critical applications at your HCI cluster, and maybe throw away some of the less important applications on partner-built subscription cloud. They help you manage the infrastructure. It takes a lot of hassle and trouble away from you. So this is very important, and we are going to talk about hybrid cloud. Later, in the afternoon session, my colleague will give you more detail about our hybrid cloud solution. So last but not least is about what we are going to expect in 2023 this year for the HCI solution. So we have added new product working together with HCI. aStor, this new product, this new software-defined storage product can provide storage resources for HCI. It provides different protocols of storage services, like it provides project storage. It also provides block storage and file storage. So this complements the use cases for HCI. As we know, HCI is mainly focused on SDDC, a virtualization platform. You have compute, storage, networking, and security. But the storage on HCI is mainly block-based. Okay, you can maybe open up a iSCSI server for your physical servers or VMware servers or whatever third-party environment. However, HCI is not only about storage, right? We do see a lot of customers, they are looking for storage-focused solution. They want to have a storage, maybe for backup. They want to have a storage for their storage-heavy applications. With aStor becoming available, we are able to provide that solution. So it creates new storage possibilities for our HCI use cases. All right, aStor can provide large capacity of storage. It also supports third-party server. Okay, because aStor is software-defined. It runs on commercially available x86 servers. You can buy storage-heavy nodes and install our aStor software on top of it. It can give you a software-defined storage resource pool with different storage services like object, like file, And you can serve as a backup repository for HCI, because we do not recommend you to store your backup inside an HCI cluster, because that is not safe. Once the cluster goes down, your backup goes down as well. So the best way is to store your backup on an external storage, like like aStor. And we are going to have more enhancement and improvement for the HCI product this year. Okay, one of the most asked requirement for HCI, especially in Italy region, is VSS, Volume Shadow Copy Service. So with VSS supported on HCI this year, we're able to provide application consistent snapshot and backup for Windows-based applications like Microsoft Exchange, Microsoft Outlook. So it guarantees that the backup is consistent with your source VM. And also we are going to have VTPM supported, and the Windows 11 as well as the latest version of Windows Server supported on our HCI this year. And also we are going to make agentless back API. So just like VMware vSphere, based on CBT, we are going to provide this API for our backup ecosystem friends or our other providers. It makes their integration with Sangfor HCI much easier. All right. So vendors like Vim, like Arcserve, like Acronis, they can leverage this API to better integrate with our HCI solution, provides an agentless backup solution for customers. And also performance-wise, we're going to specifically optimize this solution, from end to end, to make sure that our software can take advantage of the latest hardware innovations, like NVMe, like large bandwidth NIC, as well as we are going to develop this as PDK, storage performance development kit. So the performance will be made much higher on our new version. And like I said, we can make a promise here. If you ever encountered any, performance comparison with our competitors, the performance we can guarantee is higher, than theirs. Okay, under the circumstance of same configuration, same hardware configuration. So that is the promise we can make. The performance of Sangfor HCI would not be lower than our competitors. And also we are going to make a lot of intelligence work on the HCI. Like we call it DRS and HA 2.0. So much more proactive distributed resource scheduling and high availability. Also, we are going to have a tool, we call it SkyOps. So basically it's a SaaS service from Sangfor to help you manage different sides of HCI, and of course, subscription cloud based on HCI. So it will provide you with better reporting, better insight into your running environment. It also can do some, small troubleshooting for you. So once the environment goes wrong, it will give you some advices, some suggestions about where the trouble, where the issue is. And you people, your engineer, can easily go do the research and make the fix. So a lot of important upgrades that will be made possible on this year's HCI new versions. And everything we do, of course, is to make your business more successful. One more thing I'd like to take a note here is that we are going to see a major architectural change on HCI in the second half of this year. Okay, we are going to renovate the architecture of HCI to make it more compatible with Kubernetes and containers, because we are seeing customers are more and more prone to use containers for their cloud native applications, right? So that is something we can expect in the second half year of 2023. We call it NG HCI, next generation HCI. So to summarize my presentation here is that now we are offering a much more competitive HCI solution compared to the time when I joined Sangfor, okay, back in 2016. The product has been much more competitive. We've added a lot of solutions like DR, like backup and CDP, and also security integration to make our solution more competitive in the market. And we are also providing a more complete solution, hybrid cloud, to drive your business to a great success in this digital transformation era. Okay? So everything we do is to make your business more successful. And if you have any questions about HCI, you can always find me at the HCI demo site. Thank you for your attention.